Hello students, welcome back to maths class. So today in our class we are going to learn circumference and arc of a circle. So what is circumference and arc of a circle means? So I hope you all remember what we did in our previous lecture about circle. Okay, so length of a boundary of a circle is called the circumference. Means what? The length of a boundary of a circle is called the circumference. So this is a circle, the length of a boundary. So this is called as boundary of a circle. This outer line is called as the boundary of the circle. Now how to measure the boundary of a circle? That means circumference of a circle. So for example, I have taken one bangle, have kept here, then one thread, then what, start point, just cover this, see, you have to cover this bangle. See, this much is what, the circumference of the circle. So now you have to measure, this is how much length. So we will take one ruler, see, see, 27. So the length of the circle, this length of the circle is how much? 27 centimeter. So the circumference means what? The circumference of this bangle is 27 centimeter. Now in this manner you have to measure the circumference of the circle. You can take small things which are in circular shape, and you can take a thread, and the way I did that, in that way you have to do the circumference of the circle. Find the circumference of the circle. Now see, what is arc of the circle means? Arc means what? The curved part of a circle is called an arc. Curved part. Now see, this is curved part. So this curved part is called as what? Arc. So now you can see P and Q points on the circle. So this PQ makes what? Arc. See, one arc here, one arc downside. So this PQ divides the circle in two arcs, one upside and one downside. Now if I take one point as S here and one point as Q here. Now the arc with end points P and Q, how many arcs you can see? Arc with end point P and Q. P and Q should be the end point. So how many arc? This 2 point is the end point. So one arc is what? P, S, Q. Another arc is what? P, Q, P, Q. Okay, this both is Q only. So let me take here B. So P, B, Q. So how to write? See, two arcs are formed with the end point P and Q. So arc P, S, Q. P, S, Q is one arc, and the other arc is P, B, Q. And arc P, B, Q. So two arcs are formed with the endpoints PQ. So in this manner only we have to do problem set 31. So let's start. What's in the figure given alongside, point S, L, M and N are on the circle. See, point S, L, M, N are on the circle. Now you have to answer the questions with the help of this diagram given below. What they have asked: write the names of the arc with the end points S and M. So S, this S and M is the end point, means at the end. See, S and M should be at the end. So with these 2 points as the end point, you have to name the arcs. So if these 2 points are the end points, so how many arcs are formed? S, L, arc S, L, M, and arc S, N, M. See, S and M are the end points. So S and M should be one at the start and one at the end. See, S and M should be are the end points. So one will be at the front and one will be at the last. So how many arcs? 2 arcs are formed. S, L, M, S, L, M, S and M end point. So at the front and at the last. And arc S, N, M. See, again S and M are the end point. So S, N, M. So in this manner you have to do the sums. Now see, let us see the second question. Write the names of the arcs that point A, B, C and D in the given circle give rise to. See, circle is given with the point A, B, C and D. So how many arcs are formed? You have to write that. So arc with the end point. If I take the end point as A and C. If I take the endpoints as A and C, so how many arcs are formed? See, this is the end point. So one arc is A, B, C. This is one arc and the other arc is A, D, C. A and C are the end points. So arc with the end points A and C. How many arcs are formed? A, arc ABC, arc ABC and arc ADC and arc ADC. Remember that the end points, you have to note that end point A and C are the end points. So one arc is here, this, and the other arc is this. This too is the end point. Now the second one, arc with the end point B and D. Now if I take the end point as B and D, how many arc is formed? One arc is what? DAB. One arc is DAB and the other arc is DCB. See, one arc is DAB and the other arc is DCB. D and B are the end points. See, D and B. So D and B are the end points. So D, one at the front, one at the last. So arc DCB, DCB, D at the front, B at the last. Anything can be at the front or the last, but remember that D and B are the end points. So D and B, among D and B, anyone can be at the front and anyone can be at the last. Now let's see the third question. See, what is given? Give the names of the arcs that are made by the points P, Q, R, S and T in the figure. So figure is given to you. See, this much is only the figure. Don't get confused in this. P, Q, R, S, T are the points on the circle. So with these points, you have to name the arcs. So first we will decide what end points. With the end points only we can write the arcs. So first we will take some endpoints. With that endpoints we will write the arc. For example, see, I have taken arc with the endpoints P and Q. See, P is here. Arc with the endpoints P and R. P and R. So how many arcs are formed? This is the endpoint. So one arc is what? PQR. PQR is one arc. The other arc is other arc is what? PSR. So two arcs are formed with the endpoints P and R. Similarly, arc with the endpoints R and T. See, this we have taken P and R, we have taken one endpoint. Then we are taking R and T. R and T as the endpoint. So how many arcs are formed? One arc is what? R, S, T. this is the end point. So one arc is formed, RST, and the other arc is what? Other arc is what? TPR. TPR. See, TPR. R and T as the end point. So R and T should be one at the first place and one at the last place. See, R and T. R, T. Okay. So similarly, there are many more arcs with the endpoints, different endpoints. See, arc with the endpoints T and Q. T and Q. So this is arc with the endpoints T and Q. So now how many arcs are formed? TPQ. One arc is what? TPQ, and the other arc is what? TSQ. This is the end point. So TPQ one arc, TSQ the other arc. Arc with the end points QS. Q and S. Q and S are the end points. So how many arcs are formed? QRS, one arc, QRS, and the other arc is what? QTS. QTS. This too is the end point. Now the last one is what? Arc with the end points S and P. S and P I am taking as the end point. So how many arcs are formed? One is what? STP. One arc is STP, and the other arc is what? PRS. So in this way you have to first decide the endpoints. With that endpoints you have to label the arcs. Okay. Now see, last question is what? Measure and write the circumference of different circular object. For example, like I have shown you, I have taken one bangle and I have measured the circumference of that bangle. So this bangle I have taken and I have shown you this bangle measures to be 27 centimeter. So you have to take, see, bangle I have taken, circumference was how much of that bangle? Was about 27 centimeter. Similarly, you can take any circular object, you have to measure that with thread, and then you have to take that measurement at the scale and you have to write the circumference. For example, this is one circular object. You can take any circular object, you have to measure it and write the circumference. Okay, thank you.